50 points. Did awesome. Me and him did it by ourselves.
Peace, peace, peace. If you hear me, hit the 111. Peace, kings and queens. Peace. If you hear me, hit 111. All right, good evening. Good evening, Haitian T. I muted your mic. It was a lot of noise in the background. See some more family get in. We got kings and queens empowerment in the building. You already know that's the bullish queen.
Peace, peace, kings and queens. Big fan of kings and queens.
Okay. Let me check something out before we get it going.
It's lifetime.
All right. Give me 1 second, family. Finna get ready and get it going. All right, we got it going on here. All right, cool. Hey, let's see. H&T, I think your mic went out. Your camera went out. Check and see what's going on. All right, thank you, King. Thank you, Cassie J, that you hear us. Something happened to her mic, her webcam. T, check it. If you can hear me, check your webcam. It went out. Well, family, waiting on Haitian T to get her camera back up. She got some issues with it. But you know, I got to introduce myself. I got to bring that engine, baby. This your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad, a.k.a. Financial Freedom Fighter, a.k.a. Time Clock Smash. Blue Dad, Red Dad, Blue Dad, Red Dad, Blue Dad, Red Dad, Blue Dad. Shout out to Kevin Lewis on the beat. La La, I see you. James Boss, I see you. Kings and Queens, I see you, baby. We may know something happened to Haitian T Campbell, man. I don't know what's going on with her, man. But we gonna do it. Peace, family, peace. All right, so we got her back. Red Dad, Blue Dad, Red Dad, Blue Dad. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, peace, family, peace. This your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad, aka Financial Freedom Fighter, aka Time Clock Smash. Now, tonight's me and Haitian T is gonna talk about how starting a community, right? And how it is and how important it is to have a community to build your education in the crypto space, right? But before I go into how you start your community and building a community and how easy it is, I want to go into, first of all, let me just talk about shouting out my sheroes and my heroes within the community. Starting with Haitian T, starting with
Peace.
Queens Empowerment, starting with James Moss, uh, uh, Manny Fresh. These are all ambassadors in the space. Haitian Lala. These are all sheroes and heroes in the Red Dead, Blue Dead community, in all communities. Underdog, Thorough HD, Brother Crumb TV. Shout out to Underdog again to his community and family. Shout out to Brother Crumb again to his community and family. And all the new incomers. So the reason why I want to talk about who is Red Dead, Blue Dead again, because there's a lot of new subscribers came in the last few months, a lot of new family. So a lot of them might not know what the Red Dead, Blue Dead concept is and how did it come about. And I want to make sure I make it clear on what the brand of Red Dead, Blue Dead is and just paint a little story, paint a little picture as I always do. Okay. Now, when I talk about the Blue Dead, right? The Blue Dead it's the institution, the education, and the spending. That's considered to be a Blue Dead, right? Now I talk about a Red Dead. The Red Dead provides information, knowledge, and investing. So now I'm gonna give you a little story, family, on how this works. Okay. Now, who are Blue Deads? How can you label a Blue Dead, right? Now the Blue Dead is let's paint a let's tell a story, right? The story is when your child come into an age of being 18 years and they want to decide what are they going to do with their life, and it's time to have that talk, right? So you know what we've been faced against, what the only thing we can do is try to tell our child to get a better education than what we got, so they can probably live a better life than what we're living, right?
Right.
Because
Right.
that's what we've been taught. The more education you get, the better chance you have in this world, right? So
Right.
we had this talk with them. We sit down, we say, hey, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do with your life? Are you thinking about college? Are you thinking about this? I think my opinion that you tell your child is, I think you should go to college. I think you should get a good education because
Right. The
society
program that we're used to.
society says you need this piece of paper in order to be certified to have somewhat of a high paying job, right? In this world that we live in, it's about what can you show on paper, right? Not about how good you is and how good you is from experience or whatever, but in order to be certified, you need a piece of paper to be certified, and this piece of paper can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars, which we all know that is debt, right? Now, that's that institution that you're telling your child to go to, right? And you telling them the better chance they have is the better education they have, right? So what is the real value when you telling your children? What are you passing them? What value? How much value do that really hold by telling them to go to college and get an education? Yeah, it sounds good, it really do. But what are you really giving them? What are you really giving them? What's the value? Again, what is the value? I have to say it over and over again. What is the value by telling them to do that? Okay. Now, let's say they do. They listen to the Blue Dad, that Blue parent, tell them to go to college, tell them to go to school. And we all know that the number one institutions are school. They locking you up. They programming you. Is it for the benefit of the person who's doing the program? No, it's a benefit of you. You got to really think about that, right? Now, after you go to this education, your child do everything you tell them to do, right? Now they come back home. They got this piece of paper. Now what? So now they got this piece of paper. Now they coming back home like, okay, what I'm gonna do with this? They say I don't have enough experience, right? Okay, now going back to the parent. Okay, now I got this piece of paper. What I'm supposed to do with this? How do I do it? They say I don't have enough experience. You get on the phone, you calling somebody saying, hey, my child has got this degree. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, You still got this supervisor job, or you got this management job at Walmart? Yeah, I do. But tell them come on through. So I'm not saying that that's not being successful, right? Because maybe it is. Maybe that child was the first generation to finish college, which is great, right? Not, and to me, I don't want to take nothing away from success, because you could be a successful gas station worker, and as long as you're happy with what you're doing, you're not complaining. That is called success, right? But that's what we're used to. You know what I'm saying? That's what 99% of the world is used to, that conversation from our parents. And what are we really gaining from that, right? What are we really gaining from the institution? Yes, we can have a six-figure salary from education, yes. But is that life-changing wealth? Haitian T, is that life-changing wealth?
Not today for me.
Okay, wow. And let's just go on it some more, right? How much of that education do you have to pay back for the rest of your life? Is it more? Is that seem like more like a real estate? Is that more like you're paying a mortgage back from that education that your child is stuck with?
Yeah, you're basically paying back what you paid for in the beginning, and you're just
so it appears
half your life you're paying it back.
It appears like your child is in the hole, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. So what is the value of that, right? Again, what is the value that you're giving your children as a blue dad, right? What's the value, right? Now, let's just fast forward. Okay, so now this is it. This is what the blue dad is based on. Just based on the institutions, based on the conditioning, based on the education, and based on the useless spending. Okay. Now, yeah, like I say, you can have blue dads. They're very successful blue dads. Let's get this twist. Let's get it right. There's very successful blue dads with high education, and they make six-figure income, possibly seven. But is that life-changing generational wealth? If they start working, do they continue to eat? Right? Can they pass it down to their children, where they never have to work? Is that generational wealth within that blue dad, within the education system? If they die, can they pass a doctorate to their children? If they die, can they pass a plumber's license or a nursing's or license? Can they pass that down to their children? Okay, that I'm just saying. I'm not picking on anybody when it comes to a blue dad. You know what I'm saying? 99% of blue dads are us and what we come from, right? And that's what we call success. And a lot of us do everything we're supposed to do to succeed. That's success. But have you created generational wealth from that? Absolutely not.
That's facts, Mr. Rick, man.
Now, once you understand, right? Now, when you realize with your real eyes, there's a whole nother people that's living a whole nother life. And you like, you can go, I can go 5 minutes to the beach and the whole geographical change. There's mansions, and who's staying there? You never see them. They Airbnb it out for 11 months. Who is these people? I go up the street to the airport. There's private jets with names on it. Who are these people? Like, what do they do? Are they working? They can't be working money. It can't be. Who are these people? How do they get to have so much? And they're not even using it. It's like a toy. How do they get what are they doing? Who are they, right? So I'm like, there's a whole nother way, like I said, there's a whole nother level of stunt. A whole nother level of stunt, right? So I realized, hold on, this is the red dad. Somebody got some information somewhere about something. Not to say that they any smarter than the blue dad. The blue dad got the education. You know what I'm saying? Right. So these people, you don't see them work, right? But how do they have these things that they have? How do they stay in these mansions 1 month out of the year and Airbnb it out, right? Or go to one place one time out the year and stay there and go somewhere else and keep doing it repeatedly, right? Mm-hmm. So first of all, let's have a conversation how it started with the child. Now let's go to what we call the red dad. The red dad deals with the information, the knowledge, and the investing, right? So let's say the child comes into age, he or she, right? He or she, because that's what it is. It's either your son or your daughter when it comes to that age. Same talk. You're not going to change it up. Right. So now, what do the red dad? And again, let me make sure this is everybody understand when I mean dad. I'm not necessarily saying a man. Okay, let me explain that over and over again. I'm not necessarily saying a man. Shout out to the female energy because you cannot be a man without the womb. So it goes for both. Okay,
Facts.
so it's the womb man inside the man. So that's when I say dad, it means both, right? So now let them have that conversation with their son or daughter. They say, all right, it's a whole nother conversation. All right, he or she, it's time for you to have that conversation. All right, time for us to find out what's going on. You know what they say? They say, come on, let's go hunting. Okay, everything they use is tactics. Come on, let's go hunting on one of our properties of 100 acres. They get on the 4-wheeler, they ride to back of one of their properties of 100 acres, right? Grab your shot. First of all, he said, grab your shotgun. Grab your shotgun. You get the shotgun. They get on their 4-wheelers. They ride to the back of the properties of 100 acres. So after they get off the 4-wheeler, he grabbed it. He grabbed that gun. He said, "You see this shotgun here, right?" He say, "This not just your average. This not just a weapon. Okay, your grandfather got rich off this weapon. Okay, he knew the man. Okay." You know the man he knew the family who put it on the stock market, family. So he already given the history of this weapon. So we don't no longer have to use this weapon to stay in control. We're getting rich off the weapon that's keeping the people in control, right? So he's getting the history and the history of the weapon itself. And he say, you see all this land here. You think this by coincidence? This comes from your forefathers farming. He's teaching them how to live off the land. He's showing them assets. He's showing them farming. He tell them that the food is on the stock market. I don't want to make the story long, so I'm shortening it up. Okay. He explained it to them. This is one of the properties of 100 acres throughout the world, family. This is a whole nother level of stunting. So he tell them how to live off the land. He shoots an animal. He tell him to kill his own food. He already tell him to grow his own food from the farmer, right? He's telling he or she. Now, I'm gonna tell you the option. He gives the child an option. He say, hey, I understand that you might want to go to college. It's your choice. Okay. You might want to go there. You might want to join a fraternity. You might want to meet your friends. You might want to do stuff to have fun, right? Or whatever. I don't want to go into detail. Y'all already know the details that I say. But when you come back from college, it's time for you to take over these investments. Because me and your mama, we got to go on cruises for 365 days out the year, right? Now he breaks down the science. He tells them what's going on in now time. Now, we got rich off .com. We got rich off Microsoft. We got rich off Apple. We got rich off Google. You know what I'm saying? We got rich off 2 generation. We got rich off 3 generation. We got rich off 4 generation. And we already showing you how to get rich off 5G when it comes out 2019, right? So he's getting them the science. So he's breaking down, he's getting them information. He already showed them knowledge. He showed them knowledge, okay? He showed them the land, knowledge. Knowledge is land. Okay? Invest. He tell them how to invest. He get them a bulletproof vest for the economy. And one thing I know about a red dad, they don't care whether the economy is doing good or bad because they make money either way. With the cooties flu shut down, they don't care. They shut their business down. They left. They don't care, family. That's just another investment, right? So look at the science that the red dad gave the child, right? He didn't say this was it. He gave him he or she a choice. And that's the difference between a blue dad, right, and a red dad. All right. So that's how that came about. So I had want to make sure I'm clear on the two different so people can choose which one are you? Are you that red dad? Or are you that blue dad? Either way, both of them have success. And it's your choice, right? So now let's get to the science of this community. So we have Haitian tea in the building, man. We have Haitian tea in the building, right? And again, I make this channel so I can just give straight talk, straight crypto facts. I ain't here to sugarcoat you. I ain't here to talk over your head. I ain't here to read all these big words and make it seem like I'm the smartest man in the world. You know what I'm saying? I probably could, but no, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that got eyes to see and ears to listen, I hope they look like me and they look like her. So shout out to the sheroes and the heroes in the community. You know what I'm saying? So with that being due, I'm going to introduce to the family Haitian T. Tell them who you are.
What's up, y'all? I'm Haitian T. Man, who am I? I'm me. I'm just a regular person, work 9 to 5, and just made that choice to have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Here we are.
All right. So here's the thing, right? Um the reason why I, Haitian tea, right? Let me explain the situation, right? Um, we all growed in this space in this little short period of time. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And she's in Creole, Mazami. That's my friend, right? So that was one of the people that was when that time when I was molding, right? They would always ask me, "What you got going on?" And I'm like, "What you think I got going on?" I told you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It would always be. It was like maybe like what it was like maybe the 10th time when you asked me what I got going on.
Yeah.
You was like, all right, what you got? Tell me about what you got going on. I said, oh, okay, I tell
Yeah.
you what I got going on, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
and I told her, you know what I'm saying, about the what was happening with crypto. And at the time, you was into some type of bring this person and bring that person type of thing. And
Pyramids, the pyramid scam, the famous
yeah, something like
Susu.
what kind of you actually was trying to tell me to do it. I'm like, boy,
Right,
what?
right,
Boy, I got something better than that.
right, right,
Yeah, you ain't gotta bring nobody. You ain't gotta kiss no ass.
right, right.
So, I introduced her to the crypto space, and I made sure she was able to do it on her. Make sure she had to drive to do it on her own. I wasn't finna kiss her ass and make her invest.
Right,
I gave her what I spent enough time with her for her to see the big picture, right?
right.
So after she seen the big picture, she have such a big heart, just like I do. So she
Yeah,
wanted everybody else to know about it, right?
yeah.
And
Facts.
at the time, I'm with guys who I work with, and I'm showing them love, and they like, hey man, this is big, man. And I'm sharing the information with them. So it's like everybody like, man, this is real. I can't believe this is going on. So, and then it was like, all right, I said, forget it. She kept saying, hey, how do I get this information to my family? How do I do it?
Yeah, yeah.
And that day, from her
Well,
and the guys I was working with at the time, I was like, I got an idea. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna work,
yeah,
but I'm just gonna share my information. Either y'all get it or you don't. I'm gonna
yeah.
share it, right?
I asked you to. I
Yeah.
asked you to.
I got the
You
guys
know?
who I was working with, you, a couple other friends, and we all was in this space. Just like what is it, like 5, 7 of us?
Yeah, very
You know what
small
I'm
little
saying?
group. Yeah,
And I promise you, man, it was like it just everything just kind of molded from itself. It just kind of opened up. It was like we was in the Matrix. You know what I'm
so
saying?
organically. Yeah,
24/7. We just started sharing information with each other, and you didn't know a darn thing. Just
I
like
didn't know a damn
yeah.
thing. No, I
So
did not.
I'm gonna test your skills. Um, just
Oh,
just to show everybody what you have learned because what was you what you was into a pyramid scheme. Have you ever did any type of investing of any sort?
no, I have not. And I was really looking into that around that time of, talking to you and everything. I was trying to look into stocks, at the time. I was like, all right, I'm ready for stocks. But then I realized the stocks, like, who can afford? I don't want a piece of share. That's like, so what money can you do? I'm like, damn, it feels like only the millionaires or people that got money and, can actually own a stock. I'm like, dang, what the hell? So I feel like, I'm telling you, the energy just led me to you, man, in this conversation. Because, like you said, it was one of these days I call you. I'm like, hey, what's up? What you doing? And you're like, you know what I'm doing. I'm like, what? Okay, listen, what are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing? And you wasn't selling me anything. You were just doing you, and you came up with this small group, and just man, the information from that group when you started and everybody just coming down and just explaining it's deeper than crypto. It's not just a crypto investment kind of thing. This is a life-changing evolution that we're actually in and headed to,
And
and
you just a regular person.
I'm just a
You know,
dude. I'm just,
and you're a regular person, like nobody. And and again, your knowledge. I'm gonna test your knowledge for the family. I'm gonna test your knowledge, and your knowledge at the time was what? Donut, right?
zero.
Zero. So again, people want to know, like, how do they start, like how to invest. They're just like, they really don't have a clue. They think that they're late. And I'm gonna ask you this question, and that I get asked all the time: is people too late to invest into crypto that don't know anything?
No, we're not too late. And I mean, the reason why we're not too late, I mean, this is haven't gave birth yet, to be honest. This where we're moving to, I mean, this is like, to me, my opinion, it's the new stock market that's getting built. It hasn't even gave birth yet. you know we're like underground early with the 1% that's been investing this whole entire generations and making money on top of our heads. So it's like we're right on time. I see, just like when before internet came out, and before the computer came out, and we're right on time. We're early, actually. We're talking about, we're investing a fraction of a penny of projects that's about to be tokenized. We're investing in the ecosystem, like the new ecosystem. And I got all this because, not just that we had a conversation about it, because I realized just having a conversation with somebody, they don't grasp it. What I did, I just paid attention, like you've been saying, man. That group, with all that information that you guys just bullishly, like all day, every day, put in there, man. I just made that choice to read it, listen to it, you know what I mean? And started.
What kind of habits did you develop? Because you wouldn't able, because you was a working person and you're a mom as well, right?
Right.
And first of all, and just to let folks know, you in a whole nother state. You in Baltimore, Maryland, correct?
Yeah, Maryland.
Right.
Silver Spring, Montgomery County, PG.
Right. So and I'm in South Florida. So
Yeah.
The information that was in the family that we created, right? You had zero knowledge. You didn't know.
Zero.
Okay, and let's be honest, you didn't look at that information every day. How did you?
Yeah.
What kind of sacrifice did you make to at least acknowledge the information that was in there 24/7?
Man, what kind of sacrifice? I just, to me, I don't see it as a sacrifice. I just see it at how hungry I was on what I believe in. And I believe in building, and I believe in wealth. I understood that it's more to life than just getting rich. You know what I mean? Anybody can get rich. So my thing is, I don't see that as a sacrifice. I just took the time on my cell phone today where you can just pile in with information, you know what I mean? And I just I made that choice of listening to the information, logging in, downloading these information. I also made that sacrifice, took my lousy dollar. I have habits. I get my hair done, my nails done, and all that stuff. I like shopping and everything, but I took that money and said, let me just put this on this, and invest, because it was not even just investing in crypto, Bitcoin, it was what I was investing in. I mean, it was beyond my head, dude. I can't believe, I'm in this space at the right time of this world today, so that, and all in a nutshell, like I said today, I'm trying to take my lousy dollar and have it work for me. I've been working for like 16, 18 plus years, and I'm trying to do something different today. So I was hungry.
Let me ask you this, and before I go into that, I see some new family that's in the chat. I promise you, I'm gonna go back into the messages, and I'm gonna acknowledge everybody. And thank you, new family. I see it. I'm gonna definitely post your comment that you made. I appreciate the positiveness that I see, and I'm gonna acknowledge that. So let's get back to the science, because I want everybody, again, today's tonight podcast is starting a crypto community and how it is, and we're gonna get into the bread and butter of how it actually went down, and how it actually worked, and from where she started at to where she's at right now. And I promise you, we're gonna get to it, and I'm definitely gonna get back to you guys, comment, and we're gonna answer questions, and we also gonna, and I want y'all to actually test her knowledge. So again, you didn't know nothing about crypto. You came into the community that we had, right? And you never did any type of investment like this other than pyramid schemes, right? So when you begin to invest your money, right? Because you wasn't at least you had eyes to see and ears to listen, that you may not know that much about the technology, but because we had so much information into the community, you still were smart enough to go ahead and invest into what was suggested, correct? Now when you did that, right, at what point did you know that this is real? Crypto is real.
By my life experience, going outside, I experienced some things. You can see what's going on around us. I mean, I realized that I haven't used a paper dollar in a while because I'm doing digital, sending money left and right with the business that I do. And I'm like, damn, we're actually living this. Like, we're actually in this. You go to the store, if you don't realize it, there's only 1 or 2 cash registers, humans, beings, and then the rest of them are AIs, and I'm just like, yo, you can't deny what's happening here. You know what I mean? Like, we're actually living. I mean, a lot of us don't realize it. If you're not in tune like this, you won't see it. But once you find out this kind of information, you walk out this house and you go to work and you do about your business, you'll see what the hell's going on. From Uber to Eats to everything. We're all turning into fucking IAs, and basically we're investing in it as well. Why not?
So another thing that you knew that was going digital, how do you think the communication online with these platforms is it just that you don't have good customer service speaking to a representative if you come into any type of situations or problems with these platforms like Coinbase, right? And what is the difference between you coming into a complaint or something that an issue that you're experiencing with a platform like Coinbase, or what is the difference between that customer service and another customer service with your cable company or something like that?
Well, it seems it's decentralized. We are basically with the platforms. You're actually it's decentralized. You're dealing with an AI, to get information and to solve your problems. Then let's say my banks, I can call my bank and talk to a human being. But to be honest, they put you through some shit. Excuse my language. They put you through some stuff before you get to a human being today. Because
when I post this YouTube, man, I say it's not for children. So talk your shit.
Okay, sorry. I use foul language. Okay. So, but anywho, so with the platforms, even though you are not able to talk to an actual human being if you are running into a problem or what have you, there's other options there where you can email them, and get your issue resolved. But to me, what it did for me, in the beginning, it was frustrating because I'm used to talking to a human being, but at the end of the day, I became perfect at it by learning how to solve these problems myself. So I rather solve my problems than have a middleman trying to solve my problems anyway. But I realized too, the banks does the same thing. If you had problems with the banks, you try to call them, they put you through a lot of stuff to even talk to a human being. So, when people want to get these platforms, these crypto platforms, and they're worried about, how can we control your money? I'm like, you're in control of your money. There's ways. We got the offline ledger wallet, to secure your money. There's things that you can do on your own where we're headed, decentralized kind of life, where you can handle your own and be your own banker,
Explain that offline wallet again for the new folks new family that don't really know about that.
Oh, the offline ledger, Nino Ledger, we recommend. It's an offline wallet. So let's say, for instance, I call it the upgrade wallet. We use leather wallets today, and we go to the ATM and we pull out money, and and basically once you pull it out the ATM, now it's fully in your hands. Ain't no bank or anybody can take it from
How important
you.
it is to have that offline wallet?
Oh, it's very important because what it does is you can save your assets on your offline wallet, and you have your private codes.
Mm.
You and you only are able to know and keep to retrieve your assets. Now, the fact that it's offline, if anything was to happen online, which stuff happens online, we got hackers and all kinds of stuff. It's off your offline wallet. It's safe. It's like a safe, your personal, wallet that you store.
So,
I don't know,
so
under
what
your
is
bed, under
what
your
is the
sock. I don't
only
know.
so what is the only way that someone can take your keys, which is crypto keys? Every single crypto has its own unique key, right?
Hmm.
So even if it's one token, it has its own unique key. So
Right.
in order for someone to take your crypto keys off your ledger, what is the only? Is it many ways that it can be taken, or is only one way?
Unless if you hand it to them and let them
And
know.
what to them?
I mean, unless if you tell them the code, your
Well,
key,
what is the code? What is the code? I want to hear you tell the family.
the private key. What do you mean?
The what's the only way that someone can take your crypto off your ledger?
If they have your ledger and if they have your private keys.
So basically, what she's saying is the only way that someone can take your crypto off your nano ledger if they have your 24 phrase.
Oh, your 24, right.
Your
Your
24 phrase
word. It is
the only
24.
way, okay? And actually, your ledger is something that you probably want to put in your will, family, because if something happened to you, it's gone. If they don't have your 24 phrase
Word.
to get in there, then you in trouble. So you guys might want to keep that in mind. So if you got a trusted family member, if you got a will, if you got something like that, you may want to, if you have your crypto on a ledger, okay, you definitely want to make sure you take care of that, okay? And if you lose your ledger, it doesn't matter if you lose a ledger, okay? I don't have my ledger around me. I would have showed it. But if you have your ledger and you actually lose it, it's okay. It's kind of like you just buy another one and then you just put in your 24 phrase word and go all over again. So these are things that that she learned within the community. All this stuff was in the community.
Within a year.
Yeah. So tell me, I want you to pretty much educate in a sense. I'm just continue. I'm just asking you certain questions just to show you how knowledgeable a person that was in the community that know zero compared to what you know now. What is the most fun? How much fun are you having in this space? May I ask?
How much fun? Oh, man. Yeah. Well, a lot of fun. The fact that I am a part of a community, I mean, that's strength right there. I don't know how I would have been able to navigate this on my own. So just being around, I'm, belong to your community. That was I call it my home base community. And I have learned so much within a year. I end up joining my family into a whole nother group.
I don't want to get there yet. We go.
Okay, right. So, anywho,
I want the family, right? What I'm building is I'm building you up to this because as I build you up, I'm building myself up, right? Because as you grow, I'm growing as well. You understand what I'm saying? So, so again, like you made sacrifice. You didn't just come in and just learn this. You had to sacrifice something. What are some of the changes that you did? Definitely as a woman. What was your change in order to learn this? You go ahead, tell me.
A lot of changes, man. I first of all, like I said, I invested, sacrificed my money. I did
lifestyle changes. What was the lifestyle? Was it did you cut back on social media or?
Oh, I definitely did. Oh man, I definitely listen, I have Facebook and I always had Instagram and Facebook and everything. And I used to shop on it, get on it for no apparent reason. But I use this platform, my Facebook platform today, and my other social medias to spread this great opportunity and lifetime experience. So I definitely don't watch what I used to watch back then, as far as Facebook and fake, what we call it, fake book. But I use my platform for building today. So, and then of course, I hardly watch any TV. I used to be in that, reality shows all the time that my family still watch.
What's your crypto bank account? Is it worth the sacrifice?
My bank account is definitely, I have moved a lot of my little chump change I had in my bank account. I've moved it to my platform, and it ain't chump change no more,
So from the time you started in crypto, right? And we don't want to say your age, but you're a mature woman, right?
Right.
So from the little bit of time you've been in crypto, in a year and a half, have you ever seen that much money in your life before?
No, I have not. I have not seen myself been able to. It's always been able. It was always tough to save. It was very challenging to save, and every time I did save, something came up or something like. It was just so slow. Saving. With what I do, so it feels good. Just to me, these platforms are a savings to me, and it's a savings. It's not only that my money's sitting there. I rather my money sit on these platforms than on my bank account personally, because it's just sitting there in my bank account.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay, so
hold on. Let me back this up. Let me make sure people understanding what you're saying. You've been an entrepreneur. You have a lot of ventures of making some money, right?
Yeah.
And you trusted the bank all your life, right? And, right. And I don't want to say a dollar amount, right? Because I put it out there. But you mean to tell me you taken advantage of any banking programs?
Hell no.
Have you have a savings? Have you had a savings?
I did have a savings, and they did my earnings. I did have a savings.
What was your earnings in your savings throughout your savings?
My earnings at the end of the year and my savings for my hardworking money sitting there, I done joked with him about it. I'm like, it was like 75 cents. So I laughed today because
hey, am I wrong when I call them bastards gangsters?
They are gangsters. They're slaving us out.
And then you had to write them a letter. You got to write them a letter to get your money. You got to write a letter to put it back in. It's crazy, right?
And they sit there and let me know how much money I done made with them in my account,
And they're bragging on it too. They send it to you every month. They're like, look at you. You're a big girl. Look at this.
Yeah, we'll give you a penny. But it's a big difference with these crypto platforms. What I experienced within less than a year of my money sitting there, it on triple, double, quadruple. I done made well over thousands of dollars.
Wow.
Within less than a year. Less than a year.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Less than a year.
Hold on. Nope. Hold on.
My money's sitting there.
Wait a minute. You didn't have to go to a financial advisor to make thousands of dollars?
Nah, son. Nah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You should go to your bank and say, hey, I've been banking with you.
I don't trust.
How long you been banking with your bank?
Oh, man, years. I always had a bank. And
you should go there, right? You should go there, right? And you should say, look, how come I didn't make all this money banking with you guys in my savings? What?
Do you know something? Let me tell you, do you know they actually called me? I've been making so many transactions, and one time I was sending some crypto to my brother-in-law, and I would say crypto. I would name the crypto XRP.
I remember that.
I called you, and they called me. Yeah. First of all, they blocked my transaction. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? So I called them, and they gave me the runaround. Finally, somebody called me questioning me. I was like, we just wanted to know. I'm like, why is my block? I have a business here. Y'all are really ruining my transactions, and And they're like, well, we just wanted to know if you were, if you were buying crypto. I mean, literally. I was like, what the hell? And they're like, well, we just seen that the memo says crypto or, and I said, I don't give a damn if the memo said balls,
Wait a
like
minute. You
business,
don't think that
right?
you don't think that you should have thinking about like crypto as cryptocurrency. They think of like crypto as that.
No, they're talking about
Okay.
cryptocurrency. Because look, I wasn't just saying crypto. I was saying like stellar, my memos. I was like sending stellar just to keep track of what I'm doing. And they really question that. So at the end of the day, these banks are robbers, and I am approved. I see that. I see a difference with my money on these what I call digital banks, and and me putting even when I stake my money, matter of fact, my V chain just got released and I got some earnings from it and a lot of earnings on it. I mean, more than what
and explain that to the family. They might not know about staking. I have a lot. Shout out to the new family that's here, man.
Oh, yes. Okay. So staking is.
For liking. I thank you for subscribing. And I thank you for sharing. I appreciate you, family. And I promise to give you real straight facts on crypto. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm here to ensure promise. If you got eyes and ears to listen. Keep going. Tell them you just said that your V chain was released. They might not know what that is.
Okay, so right. So I got a nice little chump change, the V chain, and also Shiba. I did my Shiba the way I had a lot of coins in it. And, instead of it sitting on the platform, it is, going up and down far as the market and everything, but you can actually stake your coins. And it's like a CD, like if you were to do at the bank.
I like that. I like that.
And you put your money in the CD for like 2 years and you get like $2-3 for it. But anyway, so staking, what they do, they give you earnings like every day. Shiba, I had like 800 million Shiba I staked.
Ooh, that's bullish.
So I had, and by the way, I brought Shiba at a fraction of a penny. So, not that I got a lot of money.
I hope you bought it at a fraction of a penny.
$100, whatever. But anyway, so I staked that, and I'm getting like 35,000 more Shiba for just staking it.
Wait a minute, your banks don't offer no type of programs like that. Why the banks saying how? You think? Hold on, man. How banks are gonna be in some competition to these type of things? I'm serious. How can a bank be in competition with something like that?
I don't. There's no competition.
You should go in the bank and say, "Excuse me, Mr. Bank Man, Mr. Bank, Mrs.
I
Bank
should.
Why should I keep my money into you guys' system, right?
Right.
When I can put my money legally, not illegally,
not illegally, right,
but legally into this program, and it pays me this on my dollar. Right. When at the end of the year, 365 slavery days, you gave me 75 stinking cents.
It's terrible.
You couldn't even give me $1.
They're the criminals.
I got to put a quarter with it just to get $1. And can I withdraw 75 cents? So
you're gonna tax that
again. This is a woman that came into the community a little bit over about a year and a half ago. You knew this so much about crypto, right?
Right.
And how come in a short period of time, right, you're making thousands of dollars and you're not a financial advisor? You didn't even get advice from a financial advisor. How is that even possible? If someone is new, how is it possible? How can you tell them that that's possible?
I'll tell you how is it possible. It's possible if you go and pay attention to the information that is being held. What I did? Let me tell you. Honestly, being in the Red Dad, Blue Dad community, and to me, it's a lot of information I did learn, but it's so much more to learn. I mean, compared to the community, which y'all know is so advanced. So I have created a community of my own. Okay, so once I did that, that enhanced me
we're gonna get to that.
Okay.
I really want to go there. All right,
I'm so anxious.
We're 50 minutes in. We're 50.
Joe.
All right, okay. All right, hey family. She want to get to it. Let's go. Listen.
Let's get.
Oh my goodness. Listen, all right. So here's the thing, right?
Okay.
Let's speed it up. She was in the
I'm
community.
anxious.
She was in the community, and she loved her. This is a woman that loves her family so much. She
Yeah.
loves her family, and that's all she could talk about. My sister, my sisters, my sisters, my sisters, my sisters. I want to get them in. I want my cousins. I want everybody to know about this. And she began to bring them aboard, but she realized they wouldn't really like in tune to it. So me personally, I call myself a financial freedom fighter. So I actually go to the streets. I go to barbershop and I give lectures. I go to private mansions. I give crypto lectures. They hire me. I come in. I assure promise. I show them how to invest into the platforms. I give them the science, and I create a community for them so they can have their own community within their family. But I come in and and provide information and share information for them. So I encourage them. I go to houses. My ambassador James Moss, Big Jiggy James, he had me come talk to his family. Listen,
You came to Maryland?
well, I'm coming. I promise. I'm not gonna keep you out. he is an ambassador. He's like her. Okay. I say, brother, you can control this ship. Yeah. You each one teach one. This is your show. Now he has his own community, right? This is what it's all about, family. Each one teach one. You don't have to have just one head. If you had a whole bunch of heads throughout the whole world speaking the same language, then that's when you're doing something. So this sister here wanted me to do the same service for her and her family. So she brought me down there. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the best times I ever had in my life when I went to Baltimore.
Epic.
You know what I'm saying? And I got chance to you can actually you can go to the YouTube. I think it's called Crypto 101 in Baltimore.
The basement.
So
in the basement.
You can see the experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I went down there and sure promise. I met her family. They're beautiful folks. Now they're my family now. And what happened was, and everybody like, well, how do we do it? I'm like, you create a community. She's been learning this science this for over a year. I know she's ready to run her own community that's part of their community. And if I had a hand, I'd take it off to her. She
thanks.
A tremendous job with her family. So she got her family into the community. You know what I'm saying? And tell me what it's like for you running a community and from the experience that your family had with me coming there, giving them the science and explaining it to them, because it was different from them listening to you and actually listening to me. You know what I'm saying? And
yes, it was.
Them listen to. Go ahead.
Right. In the beginning, once I found out about what I knew in the very beginning, which was close to nothing, and I've been, trying to tell them the whole time. It took me like half a year to tell them and try to tell them. They were like, blah, blah, over their heads. And they actually watched me invested. They knew what I invested in because I was a big mouth and talking about it. They saw how much I invested in, which was a penny, of things like, let's say for XRP, I brought XRP at like 19 cents, 20 cents. They watched me do that. And they also watched my investment jumped and leaped into thousands of dollars once XRP only jumped to like 70 cents.
Wait a minute. You're not a financial advisor. You don't know how to make your money like that. You talking about...
I don't, but I was.
You talking about you already making life-changing wealth. Life-changing wealth is something that you never had seen before.
Right.
So keep going.
So anyways, that being said, I've been telling them, and they're a little curious, but not, whatever. And then not to mention, we just did the Ponzi scheme, pyramid scheme thing. So they really wasn't interested. But I kept on at it. And on my birthday, I said, you know what, man, I've been wanting to fly you in. Once I knew about all this information, I've been wanting you to fly you in. And finally, when I got that chance to fly you in, and you came and you smashed that time clock on them. And it was right in the basement. And I swear after that, which gave which allowed me to create that family group. Once everybody was in that basement, they got some real jewels from you personally. You were better of explaining it, of course. I'm still a student at it, and
And so am I.
yeah, and that's the cool thing about it. Like, to them, they see that I know so much, but for me, I'm like, there's so much more I need to know. I don't know. So, but that's the amazing thing about this space.
I heard you say over and over again, learn this crypto market, because maybe myself and maybe yourself might not have the much college or degrees as your family or your friends may have. So what is that saying that you always say?
I have zero degrees. I don't have degrees.
No, what I'm saying is, what is the saying that you always say about crypto? You say the crypto is my college.
It is my university. It is my college. Literally, this whole experience, this whole 1 year of just howling in and reading these information and, jotting things down. It's been, to me, I've been in school, basically. You learning something, you're receiving information, and you're downloading it, and you're building on it, and it's helping you build yourself, and you're transpiring to something, you're elevating, I'm learning for free. I'm investing in myself. It costs nothing, like you said.
You're learning and earning at the same
time. And earning. It can't get better than that, dude. I'm learning and earning. I'm not learning and owing. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So again, this podcast is about starting your own community.
Yes.
Right? What did it cost you to start your own community?
Nothing. Just a little time and to pay attention.
To the party, right?
Yeah, I sure did. I took advantage of my birthday and threw a little, what I call a crypto bash, and I flew you in, and I had everybody come. Of course, it's my birthday, so everybody did come. And the next days, people was buying platforms, and not buying platform, investing in platforms.
So was it a success?
It was a great success. It was something that I've been trying to do by myself for half a year, but I did. Hey guys, I recommend you guys to fly him in, drive him in. I don't know what it takes. Bring him into your family. Let him talk to your family, because I didn't understand. I didn't realize how hard it would be to pass down this information to my family. I thought they were going to grasp it all, right away, but it's not that easy. You got to have the eyes to see, and really, you were a big help just coming down and being able to explain and dissect everything. I think it's very necessary. I tell my family in the group, you have family. Just, you can start your own little group. I mean, people do groups anyway. So for all
how many since the original crypto group with me and the rest of the family, how many are you part of now?
Oh man, I didn't even look, but I know it's well over 50 people. Let's say it's well over.
Not how many people. How many groups are you a part of?
How many groups I'm a part of? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in like 4 different groups. Communities.
The more the merrier, correct?
Yeah. The more the better. To me, it enhanced me being in these different part of the communities. And listen, the community starts right in your house. Right in your house. Let's start right at home. Matter of fact, I got a community for my children. You know what I mean? My stepchildren, my children.
There you go.
A group for them. I call it the youth. And I send information to them. And so I really really am rooting for the people out here to start a community. Red Dad and Blue Dad can probably jump in and jump out with the jewels,
Exactly. See that, and I'm gonna end it. And I think you did a beautiful job. We're finna get ready and go to the some questions and answers. It's already over an hour.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for being patient and rocking with us, right? The summary is to this, and the reason why I created this podcast, right? Called Starting Your Own Community, means that you don't necessarily have to be part of this community, right? Because there's plenty. You go to drive outside your neighborhood, you just went into another community. You went into another community. But if you have the same plan, blueprint in all these communities, then that brings unity. So now
Right.
it's not just one head. If red dead, blue dead community goes down, you got the next community within 2-3 minutes away. And
Right.
that's what I try to, and I get that all the time. I got it even in your thing. Like, hey, we want to be part of, you know what I'm saying? I got it there. I got it. Whenever I do a seminar, it's always that. And every seminar that I do, what I do, I get someone that's strong, that got eyes to see and ears to listen, to run the community. Shout out to Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh that run the one-on-one chat. Shout out to James Moss that run his church chat. Shout out to you that run the Baltimore chat. Shout out to all the communities, you know what I'm saying, that doing what they do. Shout out to EJ that do what his family do. So it's so many parts that, like I say, I come in and show love and drop information. All I'm doing is sharing. But you have to do something first. You gotta take the initiative to start your community. It costs you nothing to start your community. And that's the reason why I made this podcast, because every time I talk or do an interview with somebody, say, hey, well, how I get it? It starts with you. You can start the community. I would
Exactly.
welcome me into it. I come in and I would share what I know. But you have to do the initiative first. And you don't have to know anything. We didn't know anything.
Right.
We started with it and we just share information. And that's what it's all about in this crypto space. It's continue to be financially fit, as I say. You work out every day, you do your push-up, you eat your eggs. You can wake out and just read some books and do the same financially fit movement as you do with working out. And it's the same sacrifice. So I hope this podcast really assisted on people and gave them some insight, oversight, understanding of how to start your own crypto community. It's just like that. Let's get to some questions, man. And thank you, Haitian T. I know you might have to go somewhere. If you want to stay and hang out and answer some questions with me, you can. It's up to you. All right.
I'll hang out for a little bit. What time?
All right. Let's see. Shout out to Bullish King and Queen Empowerment. Shout out to James Moss. Bullish. Shout out to Haitian Lala. Shout out to Third Eye Explosion. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I ain't butchered. And let's see. Let's show this. And Queens of Forces Healing Ministry. Peace to the Queen. Just subscribe. After that, seeing you on Chrome TV. I'm gonna learn some more tonight. Thank you. Give thanks, man. Give thanks. Thank you for hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe, and thank you for hitting the notification bell. I appreciate it, man. Peace and love. I'm gonna continue to give you straight facts with crypto.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you got any questions, that's in the chat. Please post to the chat. I apologize. So it just looked like everybody here's showing love. You know, Kings and Queen Empowerment. Welcome to the love in there, man. The love. Look at the love. Welcome, family. Look at the love, family. Look at the love.
Yeah.
Corey Parks. Greetings. Peace. Oh, peace, brother. Peace. That's my dude, man. Peace. Peace. The Rock. Peace, family. Peace. First time. First live. Appreciate you, baby.
Welcome.
Cassie J. Learn and earn.
That's right.
Yeah. My boy Corey. What are you talking about? When the market get back up, it's gonna be crazy. It never too late. We all on point. Stay focused with the family. Invest for you. No one else. That's real,
right.
Man. That's some good advice, baby.
That's right.
Big Jiggy James. I know. I didn't at first. I'm not sure what he posted towards, but that's a bullish guy, man. Shout out to him and his community that he formed.
Yeah.
So it's just conversation that the family having with each other. If you got any questions, family, I'm looking through it. I guess Cassie J was talking about the nano ledger. No keys, no cheese.
Yeah.
James Moss giving the science. Look at James Moss giving the science. You need 23 unique words. Yeah. They talking about that ledger. See, you know that talk. That's that crypto talk. Very, very bullish project here, Safe Havens. You know, that's a bag that I have to buy back. I made my profits with it, and I cashed out. I have to buy it back. It's still at a good price. Definitely still at a good price. Safe Haven, great project. That Safe Haven is actually with VeChain ecosystem. That Ocean X, all that's on the same ecosystem. Ocean X actually is the kind of like the gas fees for VeChain, and Safe Haven is kind of like a ledger. It's kind of like a safe wallet. You know, it's the security. King and Queens, but yep, she gave some good information. Make sure you buy it from the manufacturer.
Yeah, definitely.
Do not buy from Amazon.
No Amazon.
Yeah, no third parties. Not that kind of stuff. You could buy some electronics, but not that kind of electronic from them. And they'll appreciate the love back. Thank you, Cassie J, for assisting the family. That's what's up. That's what it's all about. The community starts right here, baby.
Yeah, start that community, man. That's empowerment right there.
So the family just talking among themselves. King and Queen empowerment. Yep. No one else secondhand at all. People trying to sell them. LOL. In God's earth. Yes, sir. So the family just going through. Oh, my boy here. There he is. If you haven't seen Thorough HD, me and that brother went in, man. We're gonna do episode 2 very soon, man. That was one of the and the family. I gotta shout out everybody that I interviewed. Starting with Haitian T, starting with Lala, Haitian Lala, James Moss. I gotta get Freddie V on. Shout out to Underdog, shout out to Crum TV, and my boy Thorough HD, man. Oh, look at fam, it's my dude, man. D-Move, baby. What's going on, man? Peace, man. Peace. Very bullish guy. He's on it. He's new to the space, but you can't tell. He taking off and running. And D-Move, get ready, baby. I'm gonna be bringing you on. You're gonna be right there in her spot, man. You're gonna be right there in her spot. I got some questions for you.
Thanks for that.
Let's see what we got. Oh, Peterson. Hey, brother Pete. Hey, man, if you got any questions, man, we got some bullish communities, man. I'm talking about, like, if people don't understand, like, we have some people. I'm talking about, like, out of this world, man. And this guy here, he's if you got
gifted, a lot of gifted people.
He live by this. Peterson live by it. He just want to figure things out. He wants you to ask him any question. So anytime you see this brother in the space, or you see him in the community, he wants you to ask him a question. He just want to figure it out. So he said what he say. Crypto lets you give your earnings to yourself instead of spitting it within when they lend it to someone else.
True.
Facts. Facts. Shout out to Angie Wilson. I can't figure the staking out. I'm gonna look for a video. It ain't really nothing to figure out. It's you go to the platform. I don't know what it depends on what platform you use. They all different. On Big True, it would say earn. If I'm not mistaken. Say earn. And I think on crypto.com, it say the same thing. It say earn.
I was going to say that on crypto.com. That's where I have my Shiba and staking. It'll say earnings. You go to your account, you'll see it under your balance. It'll say earnings.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Blockchain Monkey. That's a bullish name, man. Matter of fact, I think I'm subscribed to your channel. I think he's a YouTuber. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for coming in, man. Let's go. You say let go. Let go.
Oh, let go.
Let go. So it looked like she gave us some science. Exactly. Yeah, there it is.
Thank
Who
you.
has the power piggy? That's right. KuCoin has
Mm-hmm.
taken on the main page. Get that
Yes, thank you.
science, king and queens empowerment. And just in case y'all want to know, that is a woman behind that. That's not a that's a woman that's being bullish.
Yes.
That is a woman. Shout out, peace. They give listen, man. The family, man, showing love to each other. My boy Thero, the Red Dead, Blue Dead community is in progress of changing lives, such as a
That's
great
right.
faith, like-minded individuals. I will see each and every one of you at the top.
That's right.
Woo!
That's right.
Push it.
That's real talk.
Go get the money. Go get the money. Push it.
Yeah, that's a strong comment there.
Strong comment, man. That don't get you fired up.
Right.
Man, we gotta love the family, man. You gotta love the family. She just answered that. D-Move, what platform did you stake Sheem on?
Crypto.com.
There you go.
Crypto.com.
Shout out to Sharon D. So inspiring. Appreciate it. Hold on. What Sharon that is? That ain't who I think it is. I think that's Mommy. Mommy in the chat, if I'm not mistaken. D-Move, very good information. Knowledge is being shared. Haitian T, you did a good job, man.
Awesome.
If y'all think Haitian T did a good job talking about the community, everybody comment 99999.
Let's build communities out there, guys. Starts right in your house.
All right, we got a question here, family. It says, what is the safest platform to use? And can I go to the site or do I have to download an app? Whew.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
Oh my good. What Thero HD? I need you, baby. I think all the platforms have the same amount of risk. That I gotta talk in Thero voice. I think all the platforms may have the same amount of risk because I'm thinking like him. He's a genius. It's based on how you use your security. Me personally, to me, the centralized platforms like Coinbase, which I'm not suggesting because they've been hacked. But for me, I'm able to use my biometrics. I'm able to use stuff like that, and to me, I feel a little bit more safe. And I use biometrics to trade, send, and buy. I have to put in passwords and everything. So if someone actually get my phone, the only one that's not that safe, that doesn't offer as much security, is I think Big True. But it's a risk on all the platforms. I can't really tell you.
You put that authenticator on there. It's a nice layer.
Yeah, but you on all these platforms, no matter if you can KYC on it or not, always give yourself the strongest passwords and try to use biometrics if it's possible. When you're trading, when you're buying, or when you're selling, always use a password of some sort to protect yourself on these platforms. Brother Trout might say Trust Wallet because it's a software. You can buy the tokens the same way. Okay, so good question. Okay, like I got a question for you. I asked Haitian a question. Okay, brother, enough love from the UK as normal. I asked Haitian a question. I'm not sure what that means. You understand that?
I don't.
I may be reading your question wrong, my brother. It may be Haitian T. He meant to say a question, but enough love from the UK as normal. Maybe I'm not reading it right. If you want to resend that question so we can understand what you're saying. But brother Corey, he's a very good guy, and he's in the space, new to the space, and he's learning and he's very in tune, man. And he's a brother that can write real good. So shout out to him. Hey man, is that the porn rocket Pete you putting up there, James Moss?
Porn rocket.
Oh, so okay, let me talk about this on live stream, family. Yeah. See, when you're part of a community, right? And I shared this 200 some people in the underdog community, and all the different communities I'm in, probably another 200. So I probably shared this information. I did a challenge Sunday, right? I did a challenge before Underdog even posted his bullish breakthrough, and you should go see the breakdown that he put on this token. It'll bring you the tears on how good it was. But I did a challenge earlier that day. I say, family, it's up to you if you want to participate in 100,000 token challenge on buying that particular token, right? So some people did, and the people that actually did the challenge, they would have made 50% on their money that same day within hours. Okay, so that means 50% of your money means if you invested $1,000, mean that you would have made $500 within a few hours. Okay, if you invested $2,000, you would have made $1,000. So family, that's what being part of a community, you get the opportunity to do challenges, and that's only to help you out. So those are things that's good in communities, family, and that's how good it can be. You know, if you take that challenge, it's only to help you out. Shout out to James Moss again. Let's see.
I took that challenge with the porn rocket you did. So my money doubled.
Yes, sir. He said that was explosive, bro. It was a bang. It was a bang. Thank you for ain't no problem, man. Peterson, no problem, man. Thank you for being here, brother. Thank you, because I appreciate you, Peterson. You do a great job in the community, brother. That's why you are administrator, man. That's you changing lives, brother. You are assisting a lot of us to be very, very successful. And I guarantee you, can't no one in none of the communities that we all part of say that we haven't been successful. Even if you made $5 or $1 more than what you got, I guarantee that's more than what you made in your bank from your financial advisor, family. So peace and love to you, brother, for sure. Let's see. Thank you, James. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. It's the algorithm. Let the Chinese YouTube people pay me, man. Let them put the algorithm out so everybody can get this information, because there's a lot of new people. Listen, we're only not even 1% of people that's into the crypto space, right? It looked like everybody knows about crypto, but everybody don't know about crypto. Walk outside your house and do your own test. Ask them about crypto.
Right.
And the most they would say, I heard of Bitcoin. They heard of the brand. Bitcoin is a brand. And whenever they say Bitcoin is coming near you, that's just talking about the brand. You know, other things come with it. Other altcoins come with it.
The hype, right.
Yeah, because Bitcoin is not going to be used for the payments like that. Like a Cardano or like a Algorand or Stellar Lumens or XRP. Those can scale fast and cheap and stuff like that. We all know Bitcoins ain't designed for them little payments like that. Haitian T, thanks for answering my questions. You're
welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, we got Miss Lambert in the building. Where you trying to stake, Angel? I think a few people answered already. Shout out to her. She's a bullish queen too as well in the community. Shout out to Indigo Saint to the top. So go to his page. I think everybody for the new family. He produced a lot of music for the crypto community. So go to his YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to his music. It's bullish. I can't.
Yeah, it is bullish. It is.
Hey, they hit that 999 for you, Haitian T. They say you did.
Thanks, guys.
They said you did a good job. Look at that 999.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
999. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice to meet you. All right. Dog Corn Initial Group is returning to give us a use case. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, James. We might be using a Snoop Diggy Dodge Corn in your local Walmarts, family.
Wow, that's
I
big.
gotta explain again. This was never a meme coin. As much as our social media hyped it up to be a meme coin, it has true heritage, man. You know what I'm saying? It came from Bitcoins, Litecoin, then Dogecoin. So it's a manipulated coin, just like the dollar in your pocket, and they're gonna use it the same way. If my suggestion, and I'm not price predicting or anything like that, it would be a stable price for sure, based on the current market cap. Will it be a high price stable coin? I don't believe so. Will it be something like $1 or $5? Maybe, I don't know. But I'm rooting for that range, though. I am rooting for that range. D Move gave you the 999, baby.
Thanks.
No, yeah, that's right, James. Dogecoin did hire him as an advisor. So, family, let's not get it twisted. Again, let's just focus. Let's just state Dogecoin is on Flower Network. New family, Google Flower Network when it comes out. A lot of our lives are financially is going to be going to a whole nother galaxy when it get, because we got it for free. We got a screenshot. If you hold XRP on 1212, you're going to get Flower Network for free. And you're talking about something that's going to flip Ethereum. It has no choice. You're talking about something that's going to change the whole crypto industry as we know it. And hopefully it goes down in September. Okay.
Looking forward.
Listen. Our lives, when I say time clock smash, right? I really mean time clock smash. I'm gonna go around with a sludge hammer and I'm gonna say, hey, where's the time clock at? Where's it?
Smash that thing.
News, boy, we gonna make the news. We knocking it right off the wall. I'm gonna leave a tip. And pay for it. I just freed this person. Fuck your time clock, Eddie. Family, please use that. Please use it. It's mandatory. You have to use it.
Every platform.
Thank you, Kings and Queen Empowerment. All right, okay. So he says, what was your first coin you ever bought and why? What was your push at the time? And enough love. So that question is for you.
Oh, what was my first meme coin? I'll say that's Dogecoin was my first meme coin before. Is that what you meant?
It could be. Well, I think you're
like a meme. Oh, my favorite coin, like ever.
Yeah. I think that's what it means.
Oh, that's XRP and Stellar Lumen all the way.
Yes.
That was my first love.
What was the first you ever bought and why? He want to know why did you buy it
first. Okay, well, the fact that I discovered by what it was, far as the new global payment processing system, that's going to be used globally. That's already being used. So that was intriguing for me. Like, wow, the new processing payment system globally, like. So that was intriguing to me, and that right there sold me. I fell in love, and I fell more in love when it made me more money.
Hey,
XRP and Stellar Lumen, those are my babies. They're my babies. My jewels. Open the doors for me for all.
You know what, Corey? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna put her on blast. She might not like me for it right now.
Oh shit.
She is a hodl queen, right? A hodl. She holds these tokens on for dear life.
Mm-hmm.
You don't seen it go to tens of thousands of dollars and right back, right? She don't seen it go
20,000.
So the point where she's at, she can be with the point where I'm at now by price percentage hunting, right?
Mm-hmm.
She has hodled enough to take profits to have a 5-figure buying power to buy percentages, like when we did that challenge with the pseudo coin. Will she do it? I don't know, but the information is there for her to follow suit. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'll just say I'm doing it bit by bit. I'm like,
You and probably half the other people. It's y'all time tonight, baby. No, baby, you right there, baby. You right there. You right there, baby. Yes, sir. We got a question. I don't know if it's for us or the family that's in there. Would y'all still buy Shutter right now? I'm not asking for financial advice. Just won't. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna answer this. Of course, it's not financial advice, right? Let me do something for you. I'm gonna do it for you. Patience with me, family. Let me check something online, right? Let me go and see what this is right now. Let me see. Patience, family. Patience, Daniel son. All right, let me go and okay. Listen, this is 0.56446. Is that a good time to buy?
it's a fraction of a penny, not even.
It's a great time to buy.
Great time.
It's not even it's barely over a half a penny.
Mm-hmm.
How many things can you buy for half a penny right now? It is a great time to buy. Do
Great
not wait
time.
for this token to hit 1 cent to buy. You know how much it's going to cost you to buy 1 million tokens? If you're looking at a dollar amount, if it hits a penny, it's going to cost you $10,000. You know, how much do it cost you now at half a penny? Do the math. $500. So these are things that we need to know. You know what I'm saying? And understand how to value some things that is a penny amount. It becomes a price exiting if you are a hodler, if you plan on holding on for dear life. So now you tell yourself, if you buy a certain amount, you always want to buy a lot, much as you could, so you can price exit. And you want to get in this industry, you can easily get your profits out, get your profits out, or get your initial investment out, whatever you want. I don't know what are your plans or what are your goals. Are you here to make money short term, or are you here long term? So certain questions you can't ask on how you're going to target or how you're going to make it your way to invest. We don't know, but I can answer your question with pride and honor to tell you it's not too late to invest into a fraction of a penny token. How long you expect it to last to be a fraction of a penny? And so you have to tell yourself that. And yes, that's not financial advice. Good choice. We need more. I got more challenges coming. It's coming. It's coming. I got you.
XRP.
XR.
Yeah, XRP.
You got that, Corey?
XRP. These
Hey man, this the pullback you want. It's the pullback you want. And let me look at that again.
we're doing good.
Listen, this is buying. Right now, this token, the Shutter token, right? I'm finna buy right now. I got some. I'm finna show y'all it's a good time to buy. I'm buying right now. This is the deal. I'm finna buy right now. This is crazy. This is a perfect time to buy. Thank you. I'm finna make some money, and I'm gonna set a limit order. Come on, the phone tripping. Fingerprint on there. It's a perfect time for me. I don't know about you. My phone on a trip. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. I gotta hurry up and catch this wave. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that. Done. Perfect. It says, by the way, I jumped into it at 100,000 challenge. Woo!
Wow.
You most welcome. You most welcome, right? You most welcome. So that's it. Thank you for your answer. I think it's the potential of BCT dump that worries me. Family in this industry here, right? If you dealing, especially something that, shout out to Underdog, he broke it down to the white meat, to the gristle. See, my grandma used to eat a chicken bone, and I used to watch her, man. She already ate the meat off. That wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna give you a perfect analysis. The way Underdog break down this stuff, and the way you can do basic research, you can eat the meat off it, and you'll be okay with eating it. But some people go deeper. My grandma used to eat the meat off of it, eat the little back part off it, the little hug, and turn around and chew on the bone to the marrow. God, that poor chicken. Oh my goodness, why you eating the bone? The brother did the information to the bone, to the marrow. You gotta have eyes and see. Here's a listen. In this market, man, if it goes down, pull back, just wait. It's a wave. It's a wave.
A buy.
It's a wave. It's a buy.
It's a buy.
Bitcoins is gonna do its thing. We all know that, to things that's somewhat dumping, right? Well, there's some things that are somewhat pumping. And right now, it looks like for this is a great opportunity. So you take it, I hope you take it the right way. And good luck to your investments with the shooter coin. So family, I think we conquered, and I think we
okay.
T, I know you have somewhere to be.
Yeah.
So
it was great. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, man. I'm honored to even be on this platform. So hopefully I was any kind of help to people out there. So thank you. I appreciate it.
You look just like somebody's sister. You look just like somebody's cousin. You look like somebody's daughter. So you can do it. They can do it. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you. And I want to say,
thank you
again. You're doing a great job with your family. You has been a ambassador.
Thank you.
In Baltimore, Maryland, with your family. I believed in you, and I'm happy that you believed in yourself.
Thank you so much.
So peace and love and peace, man. Guys, family. I hope I answered all your questions. And dang, y'all ain't ready to get off yet, man. Y'all ain't ready to go home. Sharon, say thank you both.
Thank you, Sharon.
Okay, Thorough, HD, say thank you, brother. He said okay. He screenshotted your response. Yeah, man, it's just people continue to show love, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go back and look. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, man. This is beautiful, man. We appreciate the energy. But you know what? I got to leave with that energy, man. I got to.
Let's do it.
Hey. Blue dad, red dad, blue dad, red dad, blue dad, red dad, blue dad. Peace, family. I love y'all, man. Thank you.
Peace, guys.
All right, peace.